What's going on, Neon Nation? Welcome back to the Neon Arcade. Today we're going to be looking at all the characters, people, and factions in Cyberpunk 2077, such as Trauma Team, gangs, corporate agents, fixers, mercenaries, and even monks. Everything you need to know is condensed in this video, so stick around for a quick briefing to catch you up to speed on Cyberpunk 2077's characters. This video will correlate to 2077, and in part 2 we'll look at the potential characters we could see in the game from the Cyberpunk 2020 and 2013 universe. So first we have Mercenaries. This is what our main character V is. Mercenaries take on dangerous jobs that no one else would do in Night City. Typically these jobs are assassinations, burglaries, heists, and kidnappings. Now these mercenaries can be proficient in a wide variety of skills, which in 2077 has been distilled down to Netrunner, Techie, and Solo paths. Most mercenaries are looking to make it into higher tiers where they get paid more and establish more street cred. V and Jackie are both mercenaries for hire, both looking to find their way in Night City. Next we have fixers like Dexter Deshawn. These are the middlemen between clients and mercenaries. Clients contact a fixer regarding a job they need done, and the fixer gives those jobs out to mercenaries he or she works with. The more contacts a fixer has, the more renowned and well respected he or she is. There are plenty of fixers in Night City, but not all of them have as many contacts as others. As we see in the gameplay demo, Dexter Deshawn has a bodyguard with an unknown level, meaning he's well protected and possibly at the top of the fixer ladder. Although this is kind of disproven by Royce's attitude towards him, as he doesn't seem to respect him that much.
Dexter Deshawn, dreads, gold plate, fat old fuck, that him?
He has high level contracts for you, but as you progress, you may come across higher level contracts for more reputable fixers. Hackers and netrunners can be seen in the gameplay demo, as well as being seen in the E3 trailer. T-Bug is an allied hacker who helps us navigate and hack into the Scavengers' lair. She's also seen frying an Arasaka executive with a netrunning program in the trailer. If you want to know more about the netrunning and programs, I'll link a video for you guys in the top right so you can go check that out. Now our companions can be different classes, as Jackie seems to be more of a strong solo build, whilst T-Bug is obviously a netrunner. You can expect to have companions on some missions using skills from the netrunner, solo, and techie trees, as well as other classes such as rocker boys and nomads that we won't be able to use personally. Scavengers and gangs prowl the streets of Night City, and whilst many are violent, impulsive, and suffering from cyberpsychosis, there are more docile gangs. Let's go through some of the more prevalent gangs and the ones that we see in the gameplay demo. In part 2 we'll look at the gangs that can come from Cyberpunk 2020 and 2013. First and foremost we have the Scavengers. This is a Russian gang based on their use of the phrases and words that they use, and the fact that the Scavenger leader has a hammer and sickle subdermal armor mod. Scavengers abduct people in Night City in an attempt to harvest their cyberware and implants. They have a huge apartment-esque lair in which they have harvested body parts floating in baths, loud music blaring out of speakers, and graffitied up walls and floors. Next we have a brief look at the Brainiac booster gang when we see a member walking through the streets of Night City. Brainiacs are highly intelligent and have gotten to the point where they're walking computers on the edge of cerebral psychosis. They favor brain chips over other cybernetics and always outsmart opponents. The Valentinos are a poser gang referenced in the trailer who are dedicated to seducing the most attractive women in Night City. They meet 4 times a year to compare conquests, and Jackie has a Valentino shirt so he could potentially be a member. This is one of the more humorous and docile gangs and are mostly for comedic relief. The Maelstrom is the final gang we see in the demo as we try to buy back the spider bot from them. They're obsessed with augmentations and are bordering on cyberpsychosis. Their logo is a skull with multiple eyes as it's reflective of their front optic mount augment called the Red Eye. The spider bot we buy back from them is also sold by Dexter to another unknown gang in the club below deck in the E3 trailer. Next we have Trauma Team, a high-end insurance exclusive to the rich in Night City. Trauma Team are made up of medics and soldiers and are fully equipped for extracting patients from dangerous areas and administering medical care as soon as possible. The team are highly trained in combat and have a variety of memberships including Platinum, which we see in the gameplay demo. Trauma Team also has a max waiting time of 3 minutes. It's also confirmed we won't be able to use Trauma Team personally to revive us from death, and we won't be able to join Trauma Team outright. Ripper Doctors are up next. Ripper Docs are masters of both the scalpel and screwdriver. They can act like regular doctors and tend to your wounds and patch you up, as well as upgrade your cybernetics to the latest and greatest. there are illegal ones who install military-grade cyberware. Now, military-grade cyberware may be exclusive to Militech or Arasaka agents and employees, like the stolen Flathead Spiderbot is, so you can expect military-grade cyberware to do some big damage in-game. Arasaka also makes the Mantis Blades later on in the gameplay demo, giving us a hint at just how strong high-level illegal cyberware is. Corporate agents and higher-ups are up next. They are the new aristocracy of Night City and sit atop in their skyscraper-like corporate buildings and observe from the heights. Very rarely will a big corporate executive even take to the streets, at least according to the Cyberpunk 2020 sourcebook. This is kind of debunked with Meredith Stout traversing in an armored car on the streets, but it could also be an isolated occasion. Corporate agents are usually egomaniacs and will do whatever it takes to get ahead, using their unlimited pool of resources to do their dirty work for them to climb the ladder even higher. In the demo, it seems like there might be a potential power struggle with Anthony Gilchrist and Meredith, seeing as he may have leaked info to threaten her position. Expect to see corporate agents not only at your throat, but at each other's. They despise street dwellers and are neurotic about maintaining their power, always looking over their shoulder for anything that threatens their established hierarchy. We also see Misty, Dr. Victor's assistant at the Ripperdoc Clinic, who aesthetically pays homage to Priscilla from Blade Runner, as well as Bhikkhu monks walking around. These monks at first seem like they would be renouncing cyberware and are purists, but they actually seem to have enhancements and augments, so maybe they're just very docile. V also seems to have an amicable relationship with Wilson, who is a weapon vendor at the Second Amendment Armory. Maybe he'll hook us up with some high-grade heat in the future. Look out for part 2 in the coming weeks, where we look at some of the more influential characters that might be in 2077 that come from 2020 and OG Cyberpunk lore, and for everything Cyberpunk, subscribe to the arcade.